Hello everyone, I'm Mr. Marks, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about A-level maths and further maths. Now, at A-level, maths is split up into pure and applied. Now, pure maths is the biggest section of it, is worth 2/3 of the marks in the exams that we do at the end of year 13. And in there we have some topics that we would have studied at GCSE that we're going to build on and expand, such as algebra, trigonometry, coordinate geometry, which is just graphs, as well as having some new areas for us to look at, such as series, calculus, and having a much more in-depth look at proof. Applied is worth 1/3 of it, and that is split up into two parts: statistics and probability, as well as mechanics. And again, with these, there will be some things that we've already seen before that we're expanding on and building. So in statistics, we would have already done conditional probability, Venn diagrams, histograms, box plots. But we'd also build on that by also learning about statistical distributions and hypotheses testing. Mechanics is kind of the maths part of physics. So you will have already seen things to do with acceleration, velocity, forces, but at A-level we get to combine them in a few different ways, as well as looking at moments and variable acceleration. Now, what I want you to take from this video is what are the kinds of students who would really enjoy studying A-level maths and who would also be really successful at it. And one of the easiest ways to tell is if you really enjoy algebra and that you feel really confident with it, you're probably going to really enjoy studying A-level maths and you're probably going to be very successful at it. Now, here on the board, I have 3 questions there, which are very closely linked to stuff that you will have learned at GCSE. So we've got some indices rules there, and I've got a completing the square question in the middle. Now, again, this is just a little bit beyond the difficulty of what you would expect to answer in a GCSE exam. Now, if you're looking at these and you're thinking to yourself, actually, I think I know how to start this, and you're quite tempted to have a go at these questions, then you're probably someone who would enjoy A-level maths. If you have that curiosity and you have that drive to really push yourself and see if you can rise to the challenge, then you are probably going to enjoy A-level maths. You're probably going to be very successful at it. So if you want to have a go at any of those questions, and if you want to let me know of the answers, if you do have a go at it and you want to check, please do get in contact with me. I'll have my email address at the end of the video. So again, the idea behind A-level maths is we take content, the grade 8 and the grade 9 content, and we expand on it and we build on it. So here I've got a couple of questions where we are going to have to solve quadratic inequalities, which we will have seen at GCSE, but it's expanded. Is something that you've got to have to be really secure in that grade 8 and 9 knowledge, because now at A-level we've got more algebra embedded within it. Here I've got other variables within my quadratics. So if you're not secure enough in that grade 8 and 9 knowledge, if you haven't practiced that enough at GCSE, it's going to take a little bit more time for you to catch up. Other areas which we expand and build on, graph transformations are very, very important at A-level. So that idea of where we take a function that's been plotted and we transform it around the graph and the different ways that we can do that, really important skill at A-level maths. Circles, in GCSE, we would have only had those centered around the origin, around the coordinate 0, 0, whereas at A-level now we've extended it, we've pushed it, we can now have it anywhere on the axis. So it's really important that you are enjoying GCSE maths and that you're working hard at it so that you can build on that and expand on it at A-level. Now, A-level maths is the most popular subject in the entire country. More people do A-level maths than any other A-level. And that's because maths is what's known as a facilitating subject. It's used in a lot of other subjects, as well as just being really highly valued. If you've got a really strong grade in A-level maths, you're demonstrating that you're able to work hard, that you're able to take knowledge and content and apply it into different situations, and that always looks good to either universities or if you're moving on to a job after sixth form. Now, at Haggerston, we have a really good record of getting 100% passing, so we're really good at getting pupils to get a strong grade. But for that, it's because our students are hardworking and resilient. They are willing to put the time and effort in to make sure they've mastered all of those skills that we teach them, so that no matter what comes up in the exam, they're going to be really confident. It is a little bit different to GCSE, where in GCSE, the grade boundaries are a little bit lower. At A level, we expect you to know and understand everything that we teach you. Now, if you're really enjoying maths, and if you're really, really confident with it, if you're a really top student, you may want to push that even more and do further maths. Now, further maths is in addition to studying A-level maths, so it can't be done on its own. You have to do both of them. So that would be 10 maths lessons a week, 5 for A-level maths, 5 for further maths. And it is really highly recommended if you want to do a mathematical course at university. So either studying maths, which would be great, or something such as any of the sciences, engineering, computing, economics, those that have a really important part of maths within the course. They really do prefer it if you've also done further maths. There, you kind of get pushed even more, you extend and deepen your understanding, and you have a look at some types of maths that you wouldn't otherwise study until university. So complex numbers, matrices, polar coordinates, those you wouldn't, you get a little bit of extra practice at them beforehand, and it kind of helps make that transition to university. Here, that would be 4 papers, 2 pure again. Pure is the biggest part of it. And what we've chosen to do at Haggerston is more mechanics and decision maths. Decision maths really useful if you want to do computing or computer science. Now, if you have any further questions about it, please get in contact with me. I know my email address is quite long. Apologies for my long name. But again, if you have any answers to that first slide, please send those to me as well. I will put that up again there. Thank you very much.